Good afternoon. The culture of the Philippines reflects the country's complex history. It is a blend of the Malayo-Polynesian and Hispanic cultures with influences from Chinese. According to the Philippine country, the Philippines was first settled by Melanesians. After them, the Austronesians or the Malayo-Polynesians arrived on the islands. These Austronesians engaged in trading with China, India, Japan, Borneo, and other places. As a result, those cultures have left a mark on Filipino culture. When the Spanish colonized the islands, after more than 3 centuries of colonization, they had heavily impacted the culture. The Philippines, being governed from both Mexico and Spain, had received a little bit of Hispanic influence. Mexican and Spanish influence can be seen in food. Furthermore, Filipinos are divided geographically and culturally into regions, and each regional group is recognizable by distinct dialects. And interestingly enough, each city and barrio has at least one local festival of its own. In this speech, I will detail the food, dialects, and festivals in the Philippines. Let's begin by exploring some delicious dishes of the Philippines. Filipino food may not be as famous as that of its Thai and Vietnamese neighbors, but with a colorful history, this country has some authentic food of its own. First, the adobo. No list of Filipino food would be complete without this. Adobo is Mexican in origin but an ubiquitous dish in every household in the Philippines. Because of the warm climate, Filipino natives found that cooking meat in vinegar, salt, garlic, pepper, soy sauce, and other spices produce an undesirable environment for bacteria. According to Monsell, when the Spanish invaded and settled in the Philippines during the 16th century, they witnessed this traditional cooking method and called it adobo, which is the Spanish word for marinade. This next one is the most invited guest in the Philippines, the lechon. The entire pig is spit roasted over the coals, with a crisp golden brown skin served with liver sauce, which is the most coveted part. Now that we have familiarized ourselves with the national dishes of the Philippines, I will now introduce to you the 2 major dialects in the Philippines. The Philippines has more than 111 dialects, and 2 most spoken are Tagalog and Ilonggo. Tagalog is the basis for the national language of the country. This is the dialect being taught all over the Philippines. According to Emmyville, Tagalog is mainly spoken in the capital of Manila, the Greater Manila area, and the neighboring provinces such as Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, and Batangas. Not only that, one can go to other places around the country and still be universally understood when he or she uses this dialect because many people around the country speak and understand Tagalog. The second most spoken dialect in the Philippines is Hiligaynon or Ilonggo. This dialect is known for its sweet intonation. Emmyville stated that more than 7 million Filipinos know how to speak Ilonggo with a degree of proficiency. Ilonggo is spoken in Iloilo, Capiz, and Aklan. Now that the 2 major dialects have been explained, some of the bodacious festivals in the Philippines will be covered. The fiesta is part and bundle of Filipino culture. Through good times and bad times, the fiesta must go on. The 2 most popular festivals are the Wild Ati-Atihan Festival and the stupendous Christmas Symbols Festival. The name Ati-Atihan means make-believe atis. According to the Philippine country, the festival is named after the Ati, the indigenous natives of the island before the Spanish in the 16th century and the Malay in the 10th century arrived in the Philippines. The Ati-Atihan is a festival in honor of the Santo Niño. In this festival, parade is characteristic, a colorful happening with celebrants who paint their faces in many different ways and who are dressed in most outstanding costumes. Ati-Atihan Festival is named the Filipino Mardi Gras and the mother of all Philippine festivals. Next, the Tamog Christmas Symbols Festival, the major and most elaborate festival of all. The festival enhances the ingenuity, creativeness, and resourcefulness of the people. It upholds the spirit of Christmas in the hearts of Tangubanons and their neighboring communities. It also affords tourists the chance to see the world through Christmas symbols that represent the different landmarks of United Nations, such as Chichen Itza of Mexico, the Temple of Heaven of China, and Eiffel Tower of Paris in France. You now have a better understanding of the culture in the Philippines. In conclusion, please allow me to recap the main points again. The Philippines has a rich history and culture prior to combining Asian, European, and American influences. In fact, Mexican and Hispanic influenced Filipino foods like adobo and lechon. Also, the Philippines has two major dialects, the Tagalog and Ilonggo. Lastly, the Philippines has numerous, very attractive festivals, and two of them are the extremely impressive Ati-Atihan Festival and the prodigious Tangub Christmas Symbols Festival. Given these points, it truly is more fun in the Philippines. Thank you.